CDC data shows millions of older adults hit emergency rooms from falls yearly, roughly every few seconds. For adults 65 and older, CDC confirms falls are the leading cause of injury death. Meta-analyses show balance training may cut fall risk by roughly 23%, consistent with CDC-endorsed programs. Here's the good news. Balance is a skill. You can train it. Today you will learn 5 doctor-approved exercises to do safely at home. The 5 exercises: single leg stand, heel-to-toe walk, sit-to-stand, side leg raise, and weight shift. Each broadly aligns with CDC and NIA fall prevention guidance, though no single agency document bundles all 5 together. Safety first. Always keep a sturdy chair or wall within arm's reach. Exercise number 1 looks almost too simple, but it may be the most powerful. Stay with us. By the end, you will have everything you need to start today. This is the single leg stand, a balance test distinct from similarly named assessments you may have heard of. Many fall prevention programs include it, alongside strength, gait, and environment modifications. Why? Because balancing on one leg trains 3 things at once. First, your ankle and hip muscles, the tiny ones that catch you mid-stumble. Second, your body's position sense, its ability to know where your feet are. Third, your inner ear balance system. It works constantly without you knowing. All 3 together. That is what keeps you upright on uneven ground. Here is exactly how to do it safely. Let me walk you through each step. Stand behind a sturdy chair. Rest your fingertips lightly on the back. Now lift one foot just a few inches off the floor. Hold for 10 seconds. Lower it, switch sides, and repeat. 3 times on each side. Balance training generally builds real improvement over weeks, though exact dosing evidence is still emerging. As you get steadier, try using just one finger instead of your whole hand. When you are ready, try hovering your hand close, but not touching. 2 important safety rules. Never close your eyes during this exercise, and always stand on a firm, flat surface, not carpet or a cushioned mat. Coming up, the exercise your doctor may already use to test your balance in the clinic. Exercise 2 is called the heel-to-toe walk, or the tandem walk. Here is something interesting. Your doctor may already use this exact test in the clinic. That means it works as both a balance test and a training exercise at the same time. Here is how to do it. Stand at one end of a clear hallway. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot. Each step, heel meets toes. Think of walking a tightrope, slow and steady. Let your arms drift out gently to each side. That helps steady you. Keep your eyes looking straight ahead, not down at your feet. Aim for 20 steps. That is about the length of a normal hallway. Why does this work so well? It is all about what happens in your brain. This narrow stride challenges your brain to integrate signals from your eyes, ears, and feet. All 3 systems working together. The same demand uneven ground places on your balance system. Some research suggests balance training may support transfer to real-world situations, though evidence is still developing. Research consistently shows this kind of balance training lowers fall risk over time. One important safety tip: do this next to a wall you can touch if needed. If you have had any inner ear trouble recently, check with your doctor first before trying this. Next up, an exercise that looks like plain sitting down, but it may predict your fall risk. Exercise 3 is the sit-to-stand. And yes, it really is just getting up from a chair. It looks almost too simple, but do not let that fool you. Studies show how well you rise from a chair meaningfully correlates with fall risk, a validated, significant predictor. Research in adults over 60 supports this link, though it is correlational. Stronger legs, fewer stumbles. Knee and thigh muscles are strongly linked to catching stumbles. Research points especially to the quadriceps. Training those muscles regularly is associated with better balance and fewer falls, studies suggest. Here is how to do it safely. First, sit toward the front edge of a firm chair, feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. That gives you a solid base. Now lean slightly forward from your hips, not your waist. Keep your back straight. Then press down through your heels and rise to standing, without using your hands if you can. If you need support, rest your hands on your thighs. That is a perfectly fine starting point. Now, here is the part most people skip. Lower yourself back down slowly. Do not just drop. That slow lowering demands real knee muscle control. Research links eccentric strength to steadier movement. Start with 5 repetitions. Take a breath between each one. There is no rush. As you get stronger over the coming weeks, work up toward 10 or 15 repetitions. Many doctors recommend this because stronger leg muscles are associated with faster stumble recovery. Coming up, the final 2 exercises train a part of your balance system most people completely ignore. Let's take a quick pause and celebrate what you've already learned today. Exercise 1, the single leg stand. Simple, powerful, and it trains your balance at its core. Exercise 2, the heel-to-toe walk. The same test your doctor uses in the clinic. Exercise 3, sit to stand. Builds leg strength linked to steadier balance and stumble recovery. 3 down, and you are doing great. That is real progress already. Now, 2 more exercises are coming, and these ones surprise almost everyone. Many balance routines overlook a critical muscle group, the outer hip stabilizers. These muscles control side-to-side sway, and lateral falls carry the highest injury risk. The 5th exercise comes from an ancient practice studied in dozens of clinical trials. Keep watching. Exercises 4 and 5 train the balance skills most people never build. Exercise 4 is the side leg raise, and it targets those outer hip muscles. Most routines train forward and backward strength. Sideways stability often gets far less attention. Lateral falls cause roughly 1/3 of falls, yet account for a disproportionate share of hip fractures. The gluteus medius, your outer hip stabilizer, is strongly linked to lateral balance control. Studies associate its weakness with higher fall risk, though isolating it as the sole cause remains ongoing research. Here is how to do it safely. Stand behind a sturdy chair. Hold the chair back lightly, just enough for balance, not to lean on. Keep your standing knee soft, never locked straight. That protects the joint. Slowly lift one leg straight out to the side, about 12 inches. Hold that position for 2 seconds. Feel the outer hip working. Now lower the leg slowly. That slow lowering is just as important. Controlled lowering engages the muscle fully. Research suggests it contributes meaningfully to strength gains. Do 10 repetitions on each side, then rest and repeat if comfortable. One important safety tip: keep your torso upright the whole time. Do not lean away from the lifting leg. That defeats the whole purpose. Lateral leaning may increase spinal load. Biomechanics suggest staying tall protects your back. Doctors widely recommend hip-strengthening moves like this, alongside all standing balance work. Exercise 5 draws from a tradition studied across dozens of clinical trials worldwide. Meet the Tai Chi-inspired weight shift, sometimes called the stepping rock. Tai Chi has one of the strongest fall prevention track records in geriatric research overall. Multiple meta-analyses find it lowers fall rates in older adults, though some individual trials showed mixed results. This drill takes the heart of Tai Chi and puts it into one simple move. Stand hip-width apart. Rest your hands lightly on the back of a sturdy chair. Slowly shift all your weight onto your right foot. Let your left heel barely lift. Pause there for 2 seconds. Then slowly shift back through the middle. Now continue left. Repeat the whole thing 10 times in a slow, steady rhythm. That slow pace is not optional. It is the whole point of the exercise. Moving too fast likely reduces the balance challenge. Slow, controlled movement is the goal. This trains your brain's automatic postural responses, tiny adjustments that help stop a stumble. These responses can act before conscious thought kicks in, a genuine protective mechanism. Research broadly supports balance training, improving these responses over weeks, though findings vary across studies. Research suggests longer, more frequent Tai Chi practice may increase benefits beyond this single drill. Look for CDC-endorsed Tai Chi programs at your local community center or senior center. 5 exercises down. You now have a complete, doctor-approved toolkit to protect your balance. Now let's put all 5 exercises into one simple daily routine. Short sessions help beginners build consistency. Longer sessions of 30-plus minutes show stronger balance gains. Start with the weight shift to warm up. Then the heel-to-toe walk. Next, do your sit-to-stands. Then side leg raises. Finish with the single leg stand. Do this daily or every other day. Consistency is what builds real balance. Reviews show weeks of consistent practice, not a single session, build measurable balance gains. Feeling tired or short on space? You only need a chair and a small, clear area. Worried about falling while you exercise? Keep one hand on that chair the whole time. Track your single-leg stand time each week. Watching it grow is great motivation. These exercises work alongside any plan your doctor or physio has already given you. 5 exercises. Single-leg stand, heel-to-toe walk, sit-to-stand, side leg raise, and weight shift. All consistent with fall prevention guidance. Each one is simple, safe, and backed by solid research. You can start today. If this video helped you, save it now so you can follow along anytime. Know someone who worries about falling? Share this with them. It could truly help. Hit subscribe so you never miss our weekly senior health videos, new ones every week. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 exercises will you try first? We read every one. Your comment might even inspire someone else to get started. Every word counts. This video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making health decisions.